When the president's son is kidnapped without a ransom demand, a former CIA operative, Jason Statham, and a rogue Black Ops soldier, Wesley Snipes, uncover a deadly conspiracy reaching the highest levels of power. As they race against time, secrets unravel, alliances break, and the truth proves more dangerous than they ever imagined. In a world where trust is a weapon, who will survive the final betrayal? The president's son, Daniel Carter, was never supposed to be an easy target. With top-tier security surrounding him at all times, his disappearance from a White House gala sent shockwaves through the nation. No ransom demand, no immediate trace, only a cryptic message left behind. He is the price for your sins. The president, already drowning in political turmoil, turned to the one man who could bring his son back, Jack Sullivan, a hardened former CIA operative with a reputation for getting results. But Jack wasn't the only one interested in the case. Leon "Ghost" Carter, the president's estranged brother, had been off the grid for years. A former Black Ops soldier, he vanished after a mission gone wrong, presumed dead by many. But as the news of Daniel's disappearance spread, so did whispers of Leon resurfacing. He had his own reasons for coming back, and they had nothing to do with family loyalty. The enemy is closer than you think, he warned Jack when they first crossed paths. Jack didn't trust him, but he needed all the help he could get. The first lead took them to an abandoned warehouse in Washington, D.C., where a group of mercenaries had been spotted shortly before the kidnapping. As Jack and Leon stormed in, they were met with heavy resistance, fists, bullets, and blood. Jack had seen it all before, but something about this mission felt different. These weren't ordinary criminals. They moved with military precision, as if they were trained for a mission like this. One of the mercenaries, barely clinging to life, uttered a chilling phrase before succumbing to his wounds. Project Nemesis. Leon stiffened at the name. Jack caught the reaction immediately. "You know something?" he said, pinning Leon with a sharp glare. But Leon only shook his head, muttering. Meanwhile, Daniel was locked in a high-security compound, his hands bound, his mind racing. His captors weren't after money. This was personal. "Your father betrayed us," one of them snarled, showing him a photo of a classified military operation. A younger version of his father stood alongside a team of soldiers, most of them now dead. "We were left to die, and now he pays the price." Jack and Leon traced the next lead to Eastern Europe, where a secret military facility operated under the radar. It was a trap. The moment they set foot in the compound, an ambush unfolded. Bullets rained from all directions, forcing them into a brutal hand-to-hand battle for survival. Jack fought with precision, every move calculated. Leon, on the other hand, fought like a man who had nothing to lose. As they barely escaped with their lives, they knew they were running out of time. Daniel, ever the survivor, managed to piece together fragments of his father's past. His captors were former U.S. operatives betrayed during a covert mission, an operation led by none other than the president himself. But as Daniel dug deeper, he discovered an even darker truth. Someone inside the White House was orchestrating this, manipulating both sides. Jack and Leon infiltrated a heavily guarded location where they uncovered files labeled Project Nemesis. The truth hit like a sledgehammer. The mission that had supposedly gone wrong wasn't a failure. It was a cover-up. The president had sacrificed his own men to protect a secret that could bring down the entire government. And now, someone was using Daniel to expose it. As they closed in on the final location, Jack received an unexpected call. "You were never meant to survive this," a distorted voice warned. Moments later, a convoy of heavily armed assassins descended on them. The fight was relentless, the stakes higher than ever. But Jack and Leon had come too far to back down now. In the final showdown at an abandoned military base, Daniel was held hostage as leverage. Jack and Leon stormed in, fighting with everything they had. The true mastermind behind the kidnapping was revealed, a high-ranking White House official who had orchestrated the entire plot to force the president's hand. As the dust settled, Daniel made the final move, proving he was more than just a pawn in the game. The president, exposed and disgraced, resigned. Jack refused the offer to stay on, knowing that his fight was never about politics. Leon disappeared once more, leaving only a message behind. This was just the beginning. As the world moved on, one question remained: how deep did the conspiracy go, and who else was still out there?